my name is Mrs. Amy, and I'm very excited to be getting to working with you and getting to know you. So first of all, I want to ask a few questions of kind of like, why did you choose this instrument? What are your goals, short term, maybe even long term? Um, and basically, what are you interested in learning? So I want to know a little bit more about you so we can further meet those goals together. Um, and so what I want to get to start off with is doing a little bit of an open string exercise. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And so very basic with various rhythms. First, we're going to start with our low G. So go ahead and repeat this after me. So big number 37, that first measure here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Let's go straight to our open D. Go ahead, repeat after me. Great job. Yes, and continue to use long bows. Further the bow as much as you can. And now the A string, and also try to aim the bottom of the bow towards the screen. So that way, instead of getting this motion, we're getting more of kind of a perpendicular motion. Open A. Great work. Yes. And then go ahead, try open E on your own. Yes, great work. Continue to do a great job with that. So these are called our quarter notes. And so right after that, we have half notes, which is going to be a longer value than the quarter note. So it's going to be 2 of quarter notes is going to equal 1 half note. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we continue to hold. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then open D. 1, 2, 1, 2, open A. 1, 2, 1, 2, and last but not least. And so, since that was half a note, I'm going to kind of let you give an educated guess on what you think a whole note is going to be worth. So, use your context clues. Notice how many quarter notes there are per measure. And then also thinking of a little bit of math, what would half of a whole be in terms of this value per measure? So we see 4 quarter notes per measure, and then we know half of the 4 is 2, which is what we just did for half notes. So an educated guess, you could assume a whole note would be 4 beats per measure. And that will require the whole usage of the bow. So great work. And so now I'm going to stop sharing my screen, so that way we can further review how we're going to transition into the next phase, which is a little bit of solo playing. Well, first I like to do a little scales once we get warmed up. So we'll start with a scale with whatever the solo is in the key of. So we see G major. So we'll proceed with a 1 octave G major scale. So repeat after me. We'll kind of do a call response, note after note. Open G. And so, first finger A. Great work. So this is going to be a high 2 for B natural. Good. C natural. Great work. Open D. Yes, and continue to use full bows as much as you can. First finger E. Good, and this is also going to be a high 2 because it's an F sharp. So G major has 1 sharp in its key. And then third finger will complete the octave. Great work, great work. And we'll continue to do different types of rhythms with it, perhaps quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes. And so now a little sample of what I want to perform for you today. I'll go ahead and share my screen as I perform it. So please follow along with the notes and notice that the dynamics that I've written in, that I said tip of the bow, notice the double ups with the hooks, And also, this is going to be encouraging a little bit of rhythmic change, so more use of eighth notes. So here we are, minuet number 1.